Warning: ignoring the signs of life balance can lead you straight into chaos. Are you juggling too much right now? High-pressure jobs can warp your emotional intelligence, leaving your life balance teetering on the edge. The alarming truth. The warning signs are often right in front of you, but you're too overwhelmed to notice them. Every morning, that heavy weight on your shoulders is just stress. It's a red flag. Dismissing it could push you toward severe burnout. The turmoil in your mind might be your body signaling that something is wrong. Think about that recent project that consumed your life. You poured everything into it, but at what cost? Late night emails and missed family dinners aren't just sacrifices, they were glaring warning signs. Each time you prioritize work over personal time, you erode your emotional awareness. And here's the kicker: being the go-to person at work feels good, but it can trap you in a damaging cycle. The more others depend on you, the less time you have for yourself, risking the loss of sight of what truly matters. Many don't see the danger until it's too late. When was the last time you paused to check in with your feelings? If you're always on the go, those emotions can slip through the cracks, obscuring your awareness of when life balance is tipping dangerously. You might convince yourself you're fine, but deep down, your heart knows the truth. Picture this: you're in a meeting, surrounded by colleagues, yet your anxiety is skyrocketing. You wear a mask of calm, but inside you're unraveling. That disconnect between your facade and inner chaos is a stark warning sign. Why do we ignore these signals? Fear of vulnerability in a high-pressure environment can feel like weakness, but the real danger lies in denial. The longer you suppress those feelings, the more they fester, pushing you closer to a breaking point. So, what if you started to listen? Acknowledging those feelings instead of burying them could spark meaningful change. It's about setting boundaries and carving out time for yourself. Remember, balance isn't a destination, it's an ongoing journey. As we conclude, reflect on this: when was the last time you truly checked in with yourself? Ignoring those warning signs can lead you down a path you never intended to take. Prioritize yourself, because a balanced life is just a desire, it's a necessity. Have you ever felt like you were drowning, even when the waves seem small? It's not just stress, it's something deeper, something many people overlook. In high-pressure jobs, emotional intelligence can be your greatest asset or your biggest blind spot. Many get caught up in the hustle, believing they are managing just fine, believing they stop in the. But what if I told you that most people are unaware of the subtle signals their bodies send? You are racing against deadlines, juggling work responsibilities, and trying to maintain a personal life. You're exhausted, yet you push through, feeling a sense of accomplishment. Feeling, yet you but beneath the surface, something's brewing. The very traits that make you a high achiever, like resilience and determination, can blind you to your limits. You might mistake fatigue for dedication. Does this sound familiar? Think about a colleague who seems to thrive under pressure, always the last to leave the office. They appear fine, but inside, they're fraying. A small, unaddressed stressor could escalate into a major emotional breakdown, a ticking time bomb that most don't notice until it's too late. Let's dig deeper. Stress is just about feeling overwhelmed. It shows up in subtle ways: irritability, forgetfulness, and physical tension. It's like your body is sending out emergency flares, but you're too busy to notice. What if those flares are key to maintaining your balance? You might think you can just push through, but that's where the real danger lies. Ignoring those signals can lead to burnout. Are you really willing to gamble your mental health for a paycheck? Consider this: when was the last time you checked in with yourself? Many high achievers skip this step, thinking vulnerability is a weakness. In reality, it's a powerful tool. So, what can you do? Start by tuning into those stress signals. Take a moment to breathe, reflect, and ask yourself, what is my body trying to tell me? It's not about making drastic changes overnight, it's about small adjustments that could help you avoid a breakdown. Imagine it being able to recognize those signals early. How much more balanced could your life be? It's a simple shift in perspective, yet it could mean the difference between thriving and merely surviving. As we wrap up, reflect on this: understanding your emotional intelligence isn't just about managing your feelings, it's about preserving your life balance. Is it time to listen to what your body is trying to say? If this resonates with you, take a moment to share your thoughts. You might inspire someone else to pay attention to their own signals. Remember, your balance is worth it. What if I told you that your emotional intelligence might actually be throwing your life off balance? In today's fast-paced world, where demanding careers are the norm, this uncomfortable truth is becoming harder to ignore. You might think that being emotionally intelligent is purely beneficial, but what if it's leading to burnout, anxiety, and strained relationships? Surprising, right? Yet many people are experiencing this without even realizing it. Imagine this: you're thriving at work, excelling in your projects, and building strong connections with your team, yet there's a nagging sense of unease. Your emotional awareness is sharp, but it's also draining. You're exhausted by the very empathy that propels you forward. So, why does this happen? The more you care about how others feel, the heavier your burdens become. You start prioritizing their needs over your own, and before you know it, your personal life takes a backseat. You might think you are being selfless, But what if this habit is quietly unraveling your life? Picture yourself as the go-to person at work, the friend everyone counts on, wearing your emotional intelligence like a badge of honor. But what happens when your own emotions begin to spiral? Stress builds, deadlines loom, and suddenly you're not just helping others, you're overwhelmed by their expectations. You might be making a significant mistake without realizing it. The more you empathize, the less time you dedicate to self-care. You push your own feelings aside, convincing yourself it's for the greater good. Yet, in doing so, you risk everything you've worked for. Now, let's heighten this tension a bit. Do you know that feeling when you've given so much of yourself that you feel completely drained? Even the smallest challenge seems insurmountable. You might snap at loved ones, your work suffers, and you feel lost, a sea of responsibilities. This isn't just stress, it's a recipe for a crisis. So, what's the hidden solution? What's the hidden solution?